Oh, hi. If you like gadgets, I've got something that you might be interested in. So I'm a sucker for gadgets. I'm also a sucker for water bottles. So when I found a water bottle that was also a gadget, I was fully on board. So I had never seen this before or heard of it before until I saw it on the TikTok shop. This is a Lark water bottle and it is so cool. Okay, and I'm sure you're like, okay, how cool can a water bottle be? Well, I'm going to tell you, this one tracks your hydration. It also is self-cleaning. It also has a filter on its straw. Okay, and I'll be honest, the filter straw and the self-cleaning, while they were cool, that wasn't really the selling point for me. It was the hydration tracking. So before this water bottle, if you would have asked me if I did a good job of drinking water every day, I would have said, oh, hands down, absolutely. I drink water all day long. But it has been eye-opening to me how much more water I actually need to be drinking. Okay, so let me just tell you a couple things about this water bottle. And I'm gonna start with the hydration tracking since that's the thing that like geeks me up the most. So when you set this up, you pair it to your phone and then there's an app you use on your phone and it goes through like a series of questions to come up with the recommended amount of water that you should drink every day. And then based on how many times you refill this and what you drink, it shows you in the app how much water you've had to drink and how much more you need to meet your daily goal. So I've had this water bottle for about a week now, and I've not once met my daily intake goal. And that's like so surprising to me because honestly, I swore I was drinking plenty of water. So my goal this week is to do better, and I'm gonna try to hit my goal every single day. So there's a light that goes around the top of this water bottle. I'll show you in just a second. But if you haven't had a drink, I think I set mine for like every 30 minutes. It flashes to remind you that you should have some water. I should add that in the app, you can also add other liquids that you drink outside of this water bottle. So I like that too, because you have coffee, you drink water other ways. And so I like that you can manually input it in and you just don't rely on this. But I'm gonna take a sip and then you'll see once I set it down, it sort of like recalibrates and you'll see the light go off. So hold on just a second. You have to like set it down on a flat surface. Let's see how long it takes for the light to go off. So see, there's a little light and it's just letting you know that it like registered that you just had something to drink. So that's the same light that will sort of flash and blink if you haven't had water within the time frame that you've set within the app. So it'll remind you that it's time to drink some water, which I think is really, really helpful. I was just reminded when I just touched this, you can actually take this off if you don't want this little handle, which I think is nice. I like the handle, but if you wanted to take that off, you can. Okay, so I'm obviously in love with the hydration tracking part of this water bottle. I just think it's so cool. Okay, so the next feature that this water bottle has is a water filtration straw. This is what it looks like. This is the filter down here. It's changeable. I actually decided not to use this because I didn't love the way the water drinking experience was. I just didn't love it. I'm not really concerned about filtering my water. That's not why I bought this. So I'm not using this and I'm just drinking it out of the top like you saw me do just a second ago. So it works just fine with or without this. Okay, the other thing that this bottle does is it has a self-cleaning mode. I don't understand how it works. I haven't really looked into it that much because again, that wasn't a huge priority for me, but it somehow cleans itself every 2 hours with like UV light. There's like a regular mode and there's like a super power mode. You can actually force it into the cleaning mode if you want to by just pressing that and that's doing something with the UV light. Again, I'm no expert on it, but kind of cool. Okay, so obviously because of all the cool things it does with the electronics, you cannot put this in the dishwasher. And then here is how you charge it. It's got a USB-C port here on the cap. Like I said, I've had this for about a week and I looked in the app before I started filming this video and I'm at 88%. So seemingly it has really good battery life. So anyway, if you're interested in this, I will link it. I've got it here on the TikTok shop. It comes in this size and they do have a larger size. I got this one because it'll be easier to travel with, but now I'm interested in the larger one. So we'll see. For now, this one will do. So I think that's it. Okay, bye.